like LeBron that are speaking out against the injustices and being active socially, I think they can influence the younger people. And I don't think, you're hearing a lot of people saying, well, we shouldn't play because we need to be active. I think you can find that happy medium where these guys, you can still play and participate, because I think it's therapeutic for Americans to see these athletes get back out there and compete in these sports that they love so much. But don't take that, but you can still be as stern and as serious about your activism as possible. So I think with the athletes and the power that they wield with the influence, I think they could really push the agendas and make some changes if they collectively go about it.
Ms. Voltz, do you have anything to add, maybe?
Well, although I'm not an expert in sports, I do agree that it's a certain platform that these athletes are on, as they're served as role models. So it's very important that they set a tone of what's going on in this world, and acknowledging some of the systemic racism that's going on within these organizations that needs to be reevaluated, changed, and to effectively, do the sport that they love. And especially it's very influential for younger athletes that's coming in or coming out of college, coming out of high school, going to college. Those type of dialogue needs to be made, and it needs to be talked about. Athletes on college level, it needs to be talked about as far as when they're going to these PWIs. Do they have their best interest in mind when they're on these teams? That's something that needs to be addressed when you're talking to these recruiters, when they're coming to your house, and when they're coming and speaking to your parents. Those are those questions that needs to be addressed. What my child is getting into. So it's very important for sports athletes, celebrities to vocalize these issues.
Right. Or they can just come to an HBCU like TSU.
True.
So.
That's true.
Right?
That is definitely true. Definitely true.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the main reasons I wanted to do these chats throughout the summer is we haven't been together since March. And I mean, I feel like, of all the times and all the reasons why you go to HBCU, like, this is the time. But then it's summer and we haven't been together since March, and it's like, this is the best time to connect with your HBCU. So I'm hopeful that these chats are helping students kind of understand the different aspects of activism and self-care. For the fall, it's still up in the air, but I know we're all planning to be open. So is there any great opportunities that the Campus Rec is going to be offering?
Well, we're gearing up for the fall. We have a set calendar of events with restrictions going on. So we're still planning as usual, and we're hoping that we're able to implement these programs that we are planning and working towards offering, if able to return to campus. So we're moving forward as usual. I mean, we got to keep it going, and of course we still have our virtual programming. That's something that I think will remain a staple within our programming, even if once we're back on campus. One thing that we are looking into pushing is our outdoor recreation, so we won't have to deal so much with the social distancing or being indoors so much. So we're thinking outside of the box with what we can do to continue to offer quality programs for our student body.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I was actually thinking of an idea of doing some kind of exercise thing up the Tiger Walk and do some kind of protest or march type of thing and connect it.
Hey,
yeah,
come on.
I mean, yeah, I mean, the stats show the COVID stuff didn't go up because of the protesting. So because we were all wearing masks,
Right? Just mask up.
right? That would be something, right?
Yeah, see?
But as far like I know, hopefully some incoming freshmen might be looking at this as well. What are the highlights of campus recreation life? Like, what are some unique programs that y'all have, or maybe some amazing everyday opportunities that y'all offer?
Well, did you want to speak on programs?
Yeah. So if you're an incoming freshman and you saying, okay, what do we have to offer here? What does Campus Rec have to offer for me? First and foremost, is the ability to enter our facility and get because our foundation is we want you to be healthy. Exercise, fitness is all part of a lifestyle with us. So it's what we are here to do. Is one of the dimensions of wellness as for a college student is you need to have the ability to recreate and have recreation activities. So when students enter our facility, they have options. If they want to get into structured programming, we have the sports side. We have our group fitness classes where people can participate in exercise classes free of charge. They want personal trainers, and we have options for trainers. We have a lot of students who may not want to get into structured activity. They're into dropping in and just, I already have a plan. I already know what I want to do. Those options are available. Also, they can come in, drop in, exercise, play basketball, jog on the track, swim in the pool, and proceed out. And on the non-physical side, if we have students who want to just come and just have it as a place of relaxation, they can come up to the second floor lounge and just relax and put on some music and study. We have our meditation area, which is a new area that was implemented last year. If they want to come in there and meditate, and we have guided meditations. Yes, we do. And that's a popular place that's on the last year or so has really increased as far as productivity and usage. So our students have lots of options in campus recreation. And the thing is, flexible scheduling also. We know a lot of our students are morning, and their academics are in the morning, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have hours accommodated to fit everyone. And we have some students that are night students. They have 5:38 classes. So we have very flexible schedules to accommodate any and everybody. So that's on the programming side. There are lots of options. And we're going to always have our staff in place to answer all questions, because we have so many students who come to our campus and have no idea of what campus recreation is. So one of the points of emphasis for us, as far as professionals and our student staff, is to inform and have information accessible for those who do not have knowledge of what we do and what recreation is, and the importance of it is to a college campus.
Right. And it is very important. It's something that all students need, especially when they're freshmen. It's a nice gathering. Like you said, it's a gathering place. So best place to meet people, right? They're in the student center. So I did have a couple of questions, but I don't know did y'all have anything in mind or anything else to kind of add?
I would add, I guess, to piggyback on the importance of campus recreation.
Mm-hmm.
I just would like to share that what we're built upon, the history of campus recreation, where it derived from, and the importance of it on our campus.
Mm-hmm.
We are a part of what is called NERSA, an organization. It stands for the National Intramural Recreational Sports Association. That is our governing go-to body for campus recreation related resources, topics. The importance of this organization is it was founded by 11 HBCUs and 22 members of the HBCU community. Out of those 22 committee members, 3 of those founding members of this organization were from Texas Southern University. So it's very important to know your history and be a part of your history. And that's why we take what we do very important, because it was founded upon individuals from our very own institution. And it's important for us to continue that legacy, whereas this organization has grown over the years and to become a governing body for all campus recreation departments across the U.S. And you rarely see any kind of interaction with HBCUs now within this organization. So that's why I make it my mission that we continue, Texas Southern, continue to stay involved within this organization and make sure our voice is being heard, and make sure that we are implementing programs, services that accommodate our student body. So those students that work within our department, we educate them on the reason why you're here, the reason why we're here. We show them the importance of what you do. And also we educate the students that just come into the recreation center. I know a lot of them question our policies and procedures. We tell them this is why we're doing this, for your safety. So it's certain things that we have to always be vigilant about, and we have to educate. But we also have to take pride in what we do. And I can honestly say, myself, Mr. Lewis, and the rest of my team, we take pride in what we do, because we're all products of Texas Southern University. We are alums. So we take pride in everything that we do. And so everything that we put out, all of our programs, everything that we implement is coming from a place of pride, love, and true dedication of what we have grown upon.
That's amazing. See, history lessons every single day, y'all.
Yeah.
This is one of those clap in between each word moments. This is the truth. TSU really is a leader in everything. I mean, this is the next